Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
Just use it while you go and then.
All right, welcome everybody to OA Tigers versus North Attleboro.
They're big red hockey.
Big red hockey.
North Attleboro, big red, I guess.
Very nice cold day here in the rink. Thank you, weather, for making it 18 degrees outside and making it about 20 in here.
Student section's pretty good size today. Looks like North Attleboro has a good amount of fans as well. Welcome back, Aaron Grothy from your trip to Aruba. Welcome back.
It was excellent. I want to go back. I don't want to be here.
Fans, please rise and remove your caps for the national anthem.
looks like North Attleboro is 6-5-2, and Oliver Ames is 8-6-1. So this game's important to both teams today. Both having a winning record so far this season, but battling for a spot to get into the playoffs. You've got to win at least 10 games to potentially have a play-in game for the playoffs. If you win more than 10, you're guaranteed in the playoffs. So these last OAs got 5 games left. North Attleboro, similar amount of games left.
All right, starting line for OA. We have Jack Corey, Andrew Livingstone, Sean McCarthy on offense, Andy Poulos, and Sean Kearns for the defense. 12, 6, 9 numbers, 24 and 22 for North Attleboro. And North Attleboro wins the draw. D-to-D pass, they miss, but no ice. Ice is waved off. Kearns trying to help out in the center with McCarthy on the wall. Puck is loose. Attleboro sends it straight across the goalie, couldn't get there. And Sean McCarthy is able to get a stick on it, pushing it through the neutral zone into their zone. On the board, pisses up front, but stopped by North Attleboro. Jack Corey sends it up to the D. Poulos sends it back down to Corey. Corey gets pushed in.
Geez.
That looked like a bad call, but they didn't. The refs did not make anything. Andrew Livingstone with the puck behind the net. Sends it off the wall into the neutral zone. D-to-D pass. Stopped. Poulos has the puck. Sends it across over to Kearns. Kearns takes a look. Sends it up top. And it looks like the ref just wiped out Andrew Livingstone.
He went ass over tea kettle on that one.
And they're going to call an icing. So OA will have an advantage. Line change. Tian, Jack Perrin, and Matthew Lawson on the offense with Dybel and Grothy on defense. Quick shot by Matt Lawson after the faceoff. Stopped by the goalie.
Actually, it looks like it's Lawson, Perrin, and Dan Paul.
It's
all right. Those other guys will be out there next shift, I'm sure.
Puck gets passed back out into OA. Dybel goes after the puck. Misses the puck.
Oh, jeez. Scary.
Puck on the wall.
Got to be a little stronger on that
Grothy sends it over to
puck to get
Daniel
it out.
Paul. And that's a little delayed check there. Daniel Paul, good check into the wall. Takes North Attleboro down. Grothy tries to get a shot off, but it misses. Puck out into the neutral zone. Dybel with the puck. Sends it way deep, all the way behind the goalie. Here comes the Lugri with the line change. Sends it back around behind. And looks like Dybel tried to get it. Grothy with the puck.
North Attleboro with a complete line change, all 5 players switching up.
And they get it out of their zone.
Good job by Grothy deflecting that pass across the middle.
Puck shot wide right. Tian sends it up the wall. No icing. Defense change quick. Jalugri with a nice check on the board to keep the puck in play. North Attleboro bringing it up the left. Jalugri trying to battle. Puck shot wide. Burke tips it just with the stick just to get it away from him. Tian tried to get it out but got tripped in the process. And pass to pass defense. Quick shot up.
Oh my gosh.
Burke had it and lost it, and it goes in.
Right off his glove and trickled in the net. North Attleboro is controlling the possession, keeping the puck, passing it around. OA looked a little bit flat-footed on that shift, where North Attleboro just took control. And Berkey off his glove. Just couldn't make the catch on it. Stopped it.
I think he, yeah, just couldn't grab it.
North Attleboro's up 1-0. 12 minutes left in the first.
Referee telling the boys to stay in place. North Attleboro wins the draw, brings it up the right, and sends it all the way down. Poulos with the puck, send backhand around. Stop with a check on Corey.
See if OA will pick the pace up here.
Corey sends it up, gets it out in the neutral zone. McCarthy on the attack. Good pressure by OA. And that gets deflected off a skate back into North Attleboro zone. Poulos is able to keep it out of our zone. Puck's down in North Attleboro. McCarthy and Corey down there battling. Shot off the back of the net. Puck is loose. McCarthy has control. McCarthy sends to Dybel. Dybel sends to Kearns. Kearns quick shot, deflected off a skate. Corner by Livingstone, sends it back to Kearns. Kearns taking another shot, deflected by North Attleboro. And they're going to get a dump and a change.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Burke tried to stop it, but it hits the back of the wall. Kearns sends it back around with Corey. Dybel with the puck, sends it up top. And still can't really get a hold of the puck.
Last possession, OA did a good job on the forecheck, putting some good pressure on North Attleboro, but it's kind of a swing back and forth here now.
Parent over to Dybel. Dybel bringing up the right and sends it deep. Puck around the left. Checked by Daniel Paul. Still going after the puck. Lawson gets the puck. Sends it back to Grothy.
Shoot that.
Grothy's taking a shot.
Nice low shot.
Dybel with the puck. He takes a shot. It gets deflected, and it looks like we have a penalty. Looks like it's going to be against Jack Perrin. Let's see what the call is here. For a roughing.
I think that's Perrin. Hard to see his jersey. It's
I think
tucked in the back of the shorts. So Oliver Ames will have to kill a penalty here early in this game, being down 1-0.
Grothy, Dybel on defense, McCarthy and Livingstone on offense. North Attleboro wins the draw, sends it up to the top D, back down to lower end, right in the center. Nice quick shot. Grothy's able to hit that one, and nicely done.
Good job.
Getting it all the way down to their goalie.
Kill that clock.
North Attleboro taking their time. Livingstone putting a little bit of pressure. Now McCarthy gets a little check. Grothy with the puck, sends it out into the neutral zone, and
Good
again,
job.
all the way down.
Good job.
2 for 2.
Good pressure by McCarthy.
Grothy watching the pick.
Got to get back now, that's all. Get on him.
North Attleboro all the way up to the top D, into the middle. Little tip, number 6.
Oh, tries to go back door.
Shot, but deflected.
Good initial save by
Sends it up
Burke.
to the top D. Sends it over. Grothy's got the puck. Sends it hard, but couldn't get it out that time.
Watch 6 cutting towards the net, all by himself. Nobody's on him.
45 seconds left in the...
It's Mark Etayayan. Probably butchered his last name. He's got the puck.
There's a nice little screen by North Attleboro, but they just couldn't get the puck on the stick.
Come on, boys, get this out. There you go. There you
Grothy
go.
was able to get a stick on it
Good
and
job.
get it out. They're going to get a quick change. 15 seconds left in the period for the penalty.
I think Landon Grothy got all 3 clears in that penalty kill for OA.
Good check by Corey. And it collided in with their other player.
Bowling pins.
Quick shot. Nice job. Number 9 bringing it in. They tried to check. Couldn't get it. Pass over to Corey. Corey couldn't hold on to it. Jack Perrin gets a nice backhand shot.
That's going to be an ice.
That's going to be an icing. Oh, no, waving it off. saying it touched the player, which it obviously did not.
Be smart here.
Corey with the puck all the way over to the left side. They're coming in. He sends it down right there by the goalie. Goalie tips it over.
Oh, tries
Matt Lawson had it.
Good job keeping it in.
Lawson keeps it in. Nice backhand pass.
Oof.
Low shot, deflected off goalie.
I think that was Perrin with the shot, right?
Yes. All right, Kearns bringing the puck around, taking a look, sends it through the middle.
Nice
Out
pass.
to Lawson. Lawson on the right side. Sends a pass over to Corey, a little high. Corey couldn't get a hold of it. Grothy with the puck. Sends it over to Kearns. Kearns all the way up top to DeLugri. DeLugri couldn't get it in.
There's a check. Good job by
And it stopped
Landon.
him from getting out. Puck over to the right side. Matt Lawson with a good check.
Always getting more aggressive here, more physical, which is good to see. They're a much better team when they do that.
Kearns to Tien. Tien bringing it up the right wall. Dumps it back in. Keeps going after it. They don't see him. Oh, and he almost had him. Shot deflected right.
Uh-oh. 12 puts it across. Good job by the D picking that up.
DeLugri with the puck on the left side. Tries to pass it over, couldn't get there. Gets deflected by North Attleboro. Somebody gave a check. That looks like a hook, but they're not going to call it. Corey bringing it in, sends it off the wall behind the net. Sorry, bud.
Got even strength now, so Owe was able
Dybel
to
keeps
kill
it
the
in
penalty, which was
behind
good
the
to see.
net. Corey with the puck, sends it back around the net. Comes up, Dybel pinches, is able to keep it down. Behind the net again. Livingstone goes over, and now Owe has kept the puck in, but they're going to say hand passing. And going to bring it all the way down here.
Oh, 5.5, just over 5.5 minutes left in the first period. It's like the D switch it up. Poulos and Kearns, juniors. You got Corey, Livingstone, and McCarthy still out there.
North Attleboro wins the draw, keeps it in. Quick low shot deflected off of Kearns. And North Attleboro tips it around the back. Shut
Good
up,
stretch
nice
pass to
pass
Corey.
to Corey.
Good job by McCarthy.
Nice.
Oh!
And it's just
He
outside
put
of
it right in front. It looks like his teammate Livingstone didn't see it. It was right at his skates, and
Goalie
the
didn't
goalie
even
was
see it.
wide open.
Poulos
Net,
pushes it
rather.
back behind the net. Corey there. Kearns pushes it back down to low. Corey, quick wrap shot behind net. Poulos sends it up to the, tries to shoot, gets deflected.
Oh,
it's
behind him. Go
underneath
get
him.
it,
He doesn't
Andy.
know it.
There you go.
That should be off.
Yeah, he came across the blue line before the puck did.
Good pass, and Perrin was able to check him.
Poke that foot. There you
And
go.
there we go. Daniel Paul bringing it up the left, holding on to it, sends it over to Kearns. Kearns
Good
takes
job.
it and dumps it in the corner.
Good job. Good job.
Number 24 of North Attleboro bringing it up. Grothy has the puck. And he's looking for an opening but couldn't find anybody, so he gave it away. Burke grabs it, dumps it. Dybel with the puck. Takes the check, but Lawson has it, bringing it into the zone. Loses it. Pass all the way down. This is going to be an icing.
We haven't been counting shots on net. I'm not sure how many we got so far.
I know that there's 3 against us. And I think there's almost 3 or 4 down there.
Yeah, it's probably pretty even.
Puck drop. North Attleboro wins the draw.
Chris Giametti, our statistician, just showed up, so we'll have him start keeping track.
Grothy has the puck, sends it over to the side, and they are able to bring it in. Livingstone holds the puck. McCarthy sends a shot low. And it looks like Corey just missed the tip.
Oh, he's coming fast. Number 6 puts it in front. Oh, that was a little dicey.
And we're going to get a checking because of
Is that
penalty
on
off
us?
of Grothy.
Yeah, that's on us. They still get the puck. Yep. Late penalty.
I think he laid his hands a little high up into his face. Oh, they're calling for high sticking?
Looks like Grothy's going in the box. So for the second time in this period, OA is going to have to try to kill a penalty. Not helping themselves here. Being down 1-0.
Kearns and Poulos out for defense. Lawson and Perrin out for offense. See if we can keep them out. Attleboro had a chance, but now Perrin has the puck. And he's bringing it in by himself.
There you go.
And then he dumps. Well, he's chasing.
Dump it in there.
He's giving good pressure on him, and he takes a little spill.
Don't let him
Lawson
by you
trying to
guys.
come
Don't
in.
let him come by you.
Quick shot off. Good block by Burke. Kearns with the puck. Sends it out top, but it couldn't get it out.
Oof.
Good
Good
stop
save by
Burke.
Berkey. Oh, sugar.
North Attleboro, number 12, bringing it up the right. Keeps going.
Brody Galen, senior captain.
Holding on to the puck. Send it right back to him. Waved off, no high sticking.
Get that out.
And
There you
then they just did a little miss up. Sent it back to the D. D wasn't ready.
go. Yep, no, it's
Keep your
Attleboro.
sticks down, folks.
Clears the puck.
All right,
4
McCarthy
away. Ooh,
whisks
watch,
the puck.
watch 15 up here. Net hanging. Don't let him by you. Watch 15. All right.
And 15 was way offside, so that's why he was still offside.
It's like Jay Cunningham's out there now on D with Dybel.
Good block by. We got to get that stick
Oh
high.
my goodness, get it out of there, boys. Help him out. Help out your goalie, boys.
Good stop by Burke there. Making sure his foot was up against the post. 30 seconds left for the penalty.
It's
With
like
a minute 39 left in the period.
Looks like Kearns and Poulos coming out there with Livingstone and McCarthy.
North Attleboro wins the draw again.
Oh, good
And-
play.
Perrin was able to get the puck out. Good play by Perrin. Or, sorry, McCarthy.
Just diving on the ice and making sure that gets out of the zone. That's a big play. You're trying to kill a penalty.
Poulos able to get it down into their zone.
5 seconds
sends it
left
up
in the
to the
penalty
side.
kill.
Low shot wide.
Here comes Grothy. See if he
Nope.
goes to the bench
All
or
right.
comes straight out. He's coming straight out. Even strength.
Now he's going to get out.
That's going to be a nice.
57 seconds left in the period.
Looks like we got DeLugri, Corey, and the
Tien.
older Tien. Yes. Sean.
Puck is out. North Attleboro sends a D. D to up top. Number 12 bringing it in.
Good
Delivery
job.
was there to grab the puck before anybody else was
Good
there.
job by Patrick.
Check by 19. Sean Tien. Grothy was able to get a stick on it, push it out. Tuck up to the top.
That's
They
out.
couldn't keep it in. So now D to D
That pressure.
passing.
Keep that pressure.
Sends it up, and that's going to be an icing.
There we go. Well, that'll help Oliver Ames with 20 seconds left. Have a face-off down in North Attleboro's zone. Maybe they can win a face-off, get a quick shot, give themselves an opportunity.
Kearns and Poulos out for D now, along with Livingstone, Lawson, and McCarthy. Lawson had it.
Push him out, push him out. Don't let him come in.
Low shot. McCarthy was there. Down
Come on,
low.
boys. Come on. Don't stop playing here. 3 seconds. Wide. That'll do
And
it.
the period's over. Okay. Well, that'll do it for the first period. OA was 0. North Attleboro with 1.
Have the Zamboni come out, and hopefully they'll pick up the pace and a little less penalties for OA, hopefully, in the second period. That's kind of hurt themselves a little bit. Hard to tie the game up when you're fighting penalties. So we'll see what happens here in the second period. We'll be back in a little while.
All right.
At ECAT, we're here to keep you connected and involved in the community. On ECAT, you can explore the town with Gail Devins,
Hello, I'm Gail Devins, and welcome to our show, Discover Easton.
tell your story with Harrison Young on Topic Time,
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young on a
learn something new with the Ames Free Library, relax with the Ron Van Dam Show,
Ron Van Dam Show, that's who I am. I'm Ron Van Dam. Thank you so much.
check in on the latest in live town meetings,
2022 Select Board meeting, and Happy New Year.
stay up to date with Oliver Ames High School news and live sports,
Tiger Talk.
share your thoughts on the community forum,
Welcome to Community Forum.
and listen to some exciting new music. So stay connected with Easton Community Access Television. Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
Easton Community Access TV, or ECAT, is pleased to announce format changes to its website, www.eastoncat.org. Our viewers will now be able to watch online 24/7, 4 channels streaming live the following program areas: public, education, and government, as well as offering high definition, or HD. Moreover, when viewers log into the website, they will be greeted by spectacular drone footage depicting beautiful, historic Easton. Furthermore, ECAT's revised content on demand provides shows, meetings, concerts, sports, and more in convenient playlists. The community calendar, page gives viewers a listing of community events which ECAT is recording and live streaming for the current month. On this page, viewers can also request coverage of an event which they would like ECAT to film and broadcast. In the New to Easton section, newcomers can find a list of local resources and videos on the history of Easton and on its prestigious historical buildings, as well as tours of local businesses. ECAT has made these changes for easier navigation of its website and for better communication with its viewing audience. Thank you for watching.
All right, welcome back. ASIAF. Second period about to start. North Attleboro 1, Oliver Ames 0. Hopefully Tierney was able to give these guys a speech worthy of scoring some goals.
Worthy of no penalties and some goals.
No penalties.
It'd be a good combination,
and some
right?
goals.
Maybe even a power play in there to give themselves a better chance. By the way, it looks like North Attleboro has Kyle Gruber in net, junior goalie. The other goalie, Nate Kelly. They have 2 junior goalies, so they'll probably be pretty good next year as well, as far as the goaltending goes. Student section's growing. See if they start getting a little louder. They've been quiet the first period, but they haven't had much to cheer about.
I wanted to scream, but the mic's right by my mouth, so I didn't want to put
So
you
we'll
all at
start
home
the
there.
second period. It looks like McCarthy wins the draw at center ice. Tries to hit his teammate. Icing's waved off. 24 goes in and gets it. For North Attleboro, that's Gavin Arabian. And here comes North Attleboro with some speed. Gets deflected. Livingstone putting a little pressure on, but Corey tries to check, kind of misses him. Almost, that's going to say that was offsides. We'll have a face-off on the dot in the neutral zone. Both teams will have a line change. Looks like OA will have Perrin, Lawson, and Dan Paul on offense.
Lawson wins the face-off.
And he's hustling to get that puck. Comes in, still gets it, kicks it back to his D. Kearns with a low shot. Saved by North Attleboro. Little pushing and shoving here.
And that gets everybody stirred up over here.
All right, the student section starting to stand up. We'll have a face-off to the left of North Attleboro's goaltender. Matthew Lawson will go in to get the face-off, along with Jake Santucci, sophomore forward, for 1 by OA, but 15 gets it for North Attleboro. Oh, what do we got here?
What do we got here? For interference, number 25 of North Attleboro.
All right, looks like that's, we kind of got our wish. We were hoping that OA would get a power play here, have an opportunity.
So it looked like Daniel Paul was trying to get out, but he was just whacking him with his stick and keeping him down, so ref made the call.
So that's Jacob Conley, freshman defender for North Attleboro, in the sin bin. So we'll have, looks like McCarthy with the face-off with Corey, Perrin, Livingstone, Lawson.
The PP line. And
you got a whistle. I don't think they were lined up right.
Appreciate the refs taking care of business.
2 number 9s, looks like Perrin and
99.
Caden Burns were battling. 24 for North Attleboro gets it out. Ices the puck, so OA will start this power play. Here comes Livingstone. Quick shot. Looks like no one's running the clock. There it goes. OA, Corey with the backhand. Soft backhand. Gets on net. Livingstone to Corey. Corey up to the D. That's Lawson to Livingstone. Quick shot. Deflected from North Attleboro. They try to go up and around the boards, but McCarthy does a good job getting the puck. Quick shot by Lawson. Livingstone and Perrin collide into each other. Lawson tries to stop it, does, but it's outside the zone. Number 6 picks it up. Right across, off the post.
Off the corner post.
That got behind Berkey. Berkey turned his head around and then caught the puck off the post behind him. Yikes, that was almost a short-handed goal for North Attleboro.
Looks like North Attleboro's coach is having a problem with this ref here, and the ref doesn't care.
That's Mark Avazian, senior right wing.
Looks like we have,
along with Gavin Arabian. They're gonna talk about the clock. The the person running the clock didn't seem to start the clock at the last play and the penalty kill or the power play. So the ref's looking up. Yep, they're looking at the clock to get where it should have been. Now it's 1:07 left on the power play for Oliver Ames. Face-off won by OA. Livingstone gets it over to his teammate. Lawson bringing it up ice, center ice. Tries to get it to Corey, but that gets disrupted. North Attleboro dumps it forward. 50 seconds left on the power play. Livingstone still with the puck, gets it across.
That just hit a player. That hit one of the North Attleboro players straight in the head.
On the bench. He's okay. He's got a helmet on, so he's good. That's
But
why
he went down fast. Wow.
That's why you wear your helmet even if you're on the bench.
Thank God the coaches didn't get hit.
They do not have helmets
Wow.
on.
That was one of the fastest shots I've seen go into a bench.
All right, get some good music going here. Perrin, Lawson. Same five out there. North Attleboro clears the puck. We got about just over 30 seconds left in the power play for Oliver Ames. Fans are getting into it, which is nice to hear. Here comes McCarthy, puts it in front. Perrin couldn't get his stick on it. Livingstone with a quick shot, up and into the net, off the goaltender for North Attleboro. So far, 3 shots to 1 for OA over North Attleboro this period.
And the little line change here.
15 seconds left on the power play for Oliver Ames. Looks like we got both of the teams out there. Tries to clear. Good job of the defense. Gets it forward. Good low shot from Andy Poulos. His younger brother Nick is running the music tonight. Doing a good job. Little Beastie Boys here. 8 seconds left in the power play for Oliver Ames. We'll have the face-off to the right of Kyle Gruber, the goaltender for North Attleboro. Won by North Attleboro. Big Red. They clear the puck. That's going to kill the penalty. No blood for OA. Weren't able to score. Coming up ice.
No icing.
Goaltender comes out, gets it out. Good job dumping it back in by Tian. DeLugri pressuring. Tian over there. Attleboro gets it out. But it looks like Brendan Tian gets the puck. Gets it up to his teammate. Up off the boards. Quick shot. And saved by the goalie. Sean Tian with a quick wrist shot.
That was a little odd watching Brendan Tian play defense there for a little bit.
They mix it up there. They definitely mixed up, especially on the power play. So you got Lawson in the face-off, wins it, gets back to the D. Grothy dumps it forward. 15 gets it for North Attleboro. Tries to hit his teammate, number 7. Dan Paul picks up the puck. He's now circling, gets it up to Grothy. Can't put his stick on it. 23 gains possession for North Attleboro behind his own goaltender. Gets a check. Good job by OA keeping it in. Oh, tipped off the stick of Lawson, but I don't think he saw where it was. It was kind of stuck in his skates after it got off his stick. OA gets another shot on net.
A lot of collisions there.
Another line change. McCarthy, Livingstone, Corey. Grothy, Dybel on D. Looks like Matt Avazian, senior, right wing, gets the face-off for North Attleboro. Everyone's getting a stick in there trying to get it. North Attleboro kicks it forward. That's going to be an ice. So we'll have a face-off down our end yet again.
Every time I hear this song, I think of the movie Santa Claus with Tim Allen coming down after he becomes Santa for the first time.
ZZ Top. face off to the right of North Attleboro. Here comes a quick shot. Quick shot scored by Kearns. You could see that happening.
You knew it.
You could just see it coming. He was going to have a clear shot of the net. Who got that pass off from the other side? I don't know if it was the other goaltender. Was it Poulos?
If we go to replay,
Who passed him that puck? Let's see.
I just missed. It looks like number 9, so it looked like Jack Perrin was able to get that pass over to him.
Yeah, so he got the assist. Game is now tied up 1-1. Just under 11 minutes left in the second period.
Oliver Ames goal scored by number 11, Sean Kerr.
Corey gets his stick on it.
Assisted by number 27, Jack.
Oh, Jack Corey, the other Jack, got the assist. Jack Corey with the puck now.
That was a major trip, and
I was thinking we might be getting a penalty, but
even called that.
Getting a power play rather. Good job, OA, avoiding the collision. That's almost on net. No ice. Kearns, the goal scorer, gets the puck. Over to Corey. McCarthy with it, getting checked from behind. Getting a little pressure. OA better get back on D. They got a 2-on-none. Tries to go back door. Nice sweet pass, but North Attleboro couldn't get their stick on the puck. Another quick shot by number 9 for North Attleboro.
Good block by Sean, getting his knee
OA
out.
trying to get it out. Can't get it out. Finally comes out of the zone. That was Caden Burns. Had 2 great opportunities for North Attleboro to score, but couldn't put it home. Still shooting. OA's got to get possession of that puck.
Kearns.
Nice stretch pass. Nice goal! Beautiful job. OA with a great stretch pass to Matthew Lawson to get the breakaway. He does a little stick handle job. Pulls the goalie side to side and nets it home. Now the crowd's starting to get into it. Student section should be waking up now, getting a little louder. OA takes the lead 2-1 with just over 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period. Great pass, great move, great shot. OA tries to get it up into the neutral zone. Lawson got the last goal coming across the right side. Puts it on net, just shy of the goalie. Gets back to Lawson. Lawson tries to get it back to the D.
A little too hard there. That's okay. Dibble.
Looks like Dibble. And Kearns, who got the first goal, got the assist on Lawson's goal. And that breakaway, right across the crease. Always got to be careful. Can't get it out. Puck is flying high off the back glass. Doesn't hit any netting though, so it's still in play. Puts it in front. DeLugri trying to come forward with it. Comes across the zone, still with the puck. Good job protecting, gets it back to the D. Grothy over to Dibble. Dibble dumps it forward. DeLugri gets checked up against the boards. Looks like Tian's in there trying to get it. North Attleboro gains possession. His younger brother gets shoved to the ground. OA D-to-D pass in the neutral zone, gets it up into the zone. North Attleboro disrupts it. OA gains possession. Dibble off the back glass, right in front. Oh! DeLugri started losing his footing, but was able to get the shot off.
Good hip check there by Tian. Grothy bringing it in.
Good job. Tries to go around the defender. Puts a big check on 22. That was by Grothy. OA, quick shot. Glove save. Corey gets shoved to the ground.
Loving the intensity right now by OA. They are really bringing it strong.
It's absolutely picked up, without question. Absolutely picked up.
They just need to keep doing that.
So of the face-off, McCarthy in the circle for OA. Big Red wins the face-off, but McCarthy's getting in there. Corey gets over to it, gets the puck. Quick shot, gets deflected. Kearns dumps it forward. Livingstone with a check. Corey going to get the puck, kicks it back to his D. Quick shot, deflected off the defense. Corey, Livingstone, shot saved by the goaltender with the glove.
Again, good pressure, nice passing. They're making plays. It's very nice to see.
Always definitely picked up their play in the second period. And after they scored again, they seem to be playing even better. Goaltender covers it up. Corey goes to whack at the puck, but covers it with his glove. So we'll have another face-off to the right of Kyle Gruber, junior goaltender for the Big Red. 23 in there for the face-off. Comes out near us. Jack Corey, Kearns, D-to-D pass.
Looks like we
Quick
have
wish, low shot. We have a delayed penalty possibly here. Quick shot. I think OA may have a power play.
for high sticking.
That's number 23 for North Attleboro. That's Jake Santucci, sophomore, forward. He will sit in the penalty box and feel shame for 2 minutes. Just under 7 minutes left in the second period. Away with yet another power play. McCarthy loses the draw. North Attleboro wins it, but kept in by the catch with
from Lawson.
Lawson, but brought out of the zone. Corey bringing it in, trying to get checked. Good job by number nine for North Attleboro, just dumping that. Caden Burns down the other end of the ice. Ooh! Looks like Lawson just, whoops. Oh boy. Lawson lost an edge, and it looks like McCarthy just almost lost the puck, but now he's coming with some speed.
Looks like there's multiple spots as Lawson went
coming. Oh! He gets shoved in the head. Corey with the puck.
Ref's getting in there.
North Attleboro picks it up, 24, goes high off the glass. That's going to come all the way down and around. Livingstone will go and get that behind the senior goaltender, Brendan Burke. Livingstone gets disrupted a little. Comes across the middle. Oh, off the post. Corey pokes it forward for Dan Paul. Can't get it. Cleared out by North Attleboro again. Berkey will put a stick on it for the defenseman Sean Kearns, who will reset with 44 seconds left. Give it to his teammate. Livingstone coming the near side. Cuts it across. DeLugri going to get the puck. Kicks it back to his D. Stopped by Tian. Good job by Dan Paul turning around and putting it towards the net. Battling in front of the net. Looks like DeLugri, and it was number 24, Gavin Abram. Here comes Owe again. Kearns, the defenseman, coming across. He kicks it back. Quick wrist shot. Oh,
deflected,
gets redirected
twice
over the post, behind the net to Tian. Tian to Kearns. Kearns, wrist shot, in front, tries to put it home, can't, gets knocked down. That was Patrick DeLugri trying to put the puck in the net, couldn't do it.
Looked like he got tripped from behind and then just couldn't get back up because then they just piled on him, but that's
He's
okay.
Hunched over
Puck's
a little
down,
bit.
they're in.
That hurt a little bit. He's going to the bench, hunched over, huffing and puffing a little. He'll probably
He's
be
played
okay.
a hard game today.
OA needs another player on the ice.
And door needs to be
we
shut.
don't. That door needs to be shut. We got the
No,
fifth player
they need
behind
a
us.
fifth
I
player.
didn't see Grothy back there.
Well, we're good. It's North Attleboro. Need a center. Kind of need one of those.
One by North Attleboro. Caught. That's a forward hand pass. I don't know why he would do that. Livingstone caught it and then passed it forward to his teammate. He can catch it and drop it. You can't catch it and push it forward. So that'll bring the puck all the way down the other end for a face-off. Good idea catching it. You just got to catch and drop. can't catch and pass.
Drop and touch it yourself. If you touch it yourself, if you throw it in front and touch it, you're okay.
Yeah, that's fine if you're moving forward, but you can't catch it.
Looks like
Softball
ref
toss
is
that thing.
giving some flack back to North Attleboro.
Just under 5 minutes. Looks like North Attleboro gets booted. Different player has to come in for the face-off. Back behind the net, going to get it. Battling for the puck. OA starts the game possession. They're still battling in that little corner there.
Now little North Attleboro is starting to pick up their pace.
Right? Here comes Sean McCarthy, the senior, one of the captains. Gets the puck taken away from him by number 7. Good job pushing that puck forward by McCarthy. Livingstone going in. 22 back behind it. Stopped by OA with the skate. Good job push forward by Livingstone. McCarthy backhand in front. Corey tries to put it home but can't. That's high into the neutral zone. Bryce Dybel will go back to get it. He's getting pressured. He tries to get it over to his teammate Sean Kearns. North Attleboro still pushing it, puts it in front. Number 18 scores for North Attleboro.
And the kid just checked his own teammate into the board. That's just what they wanted to see.
They tied this thing up 2-2.
Now we have a game, folks.
He'll come across, get his congratulations. That's number 18 for North Attleboro. That's Oliver Destin, sophomore defender. That goal was very similar to Sean Kearns' goal earlier for OA, where they just got it across to the defense.
Good screen.
Kind of just high slot, even a little further, but right dead center. Quick wrist shot, back of the net. Tied game, 2-2. Just under 4 minutes left. We'll see how OA responds. Good job keeping it in. Dan Paul pressuring the puck.
Good check.
North Attleboro chips it forward to number 9. He's coming down the right side, gets deflected on the shot. OA kicks it forward. Looks like that was Perrin.
That's interference.
That should be interference, but no call there. Dan Paul gets kind of stymied as he's coming across the middle. And here comes number 9 again for the quick shot. Kearns can't put a puck or a body on him, and he scores again with a quick goal. Actually, that was Caden Burns.
2 goals in less than 45 seconds.
OA fell asleep on that play. Defense can't let a guy get behind you like that. And just like that, North Attleboro takes the lead, 3-2. In their first match, OA had a 2-goal lead with about 4 or 5 minutes left and let up 3 goals in about 4 minutes to lose the game. So let's hope that trend doesn't continue. Here comes Tian, quick wrist shot, caught by the goaltender for North Attleboro, so we'll have a face-off. Just over 3 minutes left in the second period. Face-off near us, right side, won by OA. But North Attleboro picks it up. Number 4 brings it across into the OA zone. Gets pickpocketed. OA's trying to bring it up. Goalie's going to have to touch this, so we'll have no ice. 22 for North Attleboro, picks it up. Gets it up and out of the zone. Good job by OA. Oh, he gets shoved with his stick. No call. OA tries to deflect it forward. Dybel with it, far side, gets it out. Here comes Tian, trying to pressure the puck. DeLugri, that's up and out.
That's an ice.
That will be an icing, so we will have a line change and a face-off to the right of North Attleboro's goaltender. Corey McCarthy, Livingstone, Poulos, and Kearns. Just under 2.5 minutes left in the second period. OA wins the face-off. Quick shot by Kearns, deflected by the goaltender. Try to get it out. OA, quick another shot, gets deflected. Corey gets thrown down. North Attleboro up. loses an edge with Livingstone putting the pressure on. You got 3 OA players right in front, and that comes out of the zone. Kearns will go back to get it. Just over 2 minutes left in the period. OA should be skating up ice, try to get out of the zone instead of dinking around in their own zone. Corey takes a hard hit into the boards. Here comes OA, but they lose possession, gain it back. Corey back in, dumps it forward. Here comes McCarthy. Attleboro with the puck. That's North Attleboro, I should say. North Attleboro across the blue line. Quick shot. That went wide off of goalie's, off of Berkey's pad, but man, that looked like that was closer than I thought it was going to be. North Attleboro still gains the possession, tries to bring it across the blue line. That's got to be offside. They got to tag up, get around the blue line, and go back in, which they now are. Stretch pass, which they should have done already. Corey, quick shot, high over the glass. Perrin trying to get the puck. Back to the D, quick shot. Corey tries to tip it in off Dybel's shot. Back to Corey, who takes a check from behind.
That really looked bad. It's a good check.
They're not calling anything. It's getting pretty physical. We got a 2-on-1 now for North Attleboro. Across the middle, tries to put a stick on it, but can't. 40 seconds left.
Great back check right there.
Great back check. Here comes Dybel trying to get it up. Up the far side, puts it across. Tries to put it in front for his defender. He can't get it. OA better get back here. Grothy tries to get his body, misses, puts it in front, and they score again. 3 goals in about 3 minutes, which is exactly what happened the last time they met in the third period. This time it's happened in the second. 20 seconds left in the second. North Attleboro takes a 2-goal lead. They're getting crushed on the shots. 18 shots to 8 for North Attleboro. OA's definitely had some opportunities, but they're getting caught in a short amount of time, and North Attleboro is taking advantage. Face-off won by Big Red. Up into the zone of OA. Kearns goes to gets the puck behind the goalie. He's probably just going to try to kill this clock. Gets it up, out. 3 seconds left. Little pressure by Tian. That's going to be the period. North Attleboro scores quite a bit to end the second period. OA took the lead 2-1 in the period, but North Attleboro scored 3 goals in about 3.5 to 4 minutes to go up 4-2.
Well, still have another period to go.
They do. We'll see what the coaches have to say to the OA players. I'm sure it's not going to be
not going to be pretty.
Not going to be. Might not be the best language. Might not be the nicest, but
hopefully it gets the job done.
OA's got to come out and come from behind to get this game. They've won their last few games, all come from behind wins, so they're clearly capable of it. We'll see what happens here in the third period with North Attleboro up 4, OA 2. We'll be back in a little bit for the final period.
See you soon.
At ECAT, we're here to keep you connected and involved in the community. On ECAT, you can explore the town with Gail Devins.
Hello, I'm Gail Devins, and welcome to our show, Discover Easton.
Tell your story with Harrison Young on Topic Time.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young on a...
Learn something new with the Ames Free Library. Relax with the Ron Van Dam Show.
Ron Van Dam Show, that's who I am. I'm Ron Van Dam. Thank you so much.
Check in on the latest in live town meetings.
2022 Select Board meeting and Happy New Year.
Stay up to date with Oliver Ames High School news and live sports.
Tiger Talk.
Share your thoughts on the community forum
Welcome to Community Forum.
and listen to some exciting new music. So stay connected with Easton Community Access Television. Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
There's a storm.
Join me, Priscilla Almquist-Olsen, to explore the town of Easton and its interesting, engaging, ordinary, and extraordinary people, and meet a smorgasbord of guests, including artists, authors, musicians, business owners, community organizations, clergy, local leaders, etc., etc., etc. Community Forum at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 1:30 p.m. on Saturdays. See you then.
Welcome to Easton News. I'm Abby Kitchenham.
And I'm Jack Ryan, and together we bring you everything you need to know about Easton, including politics.
The annual town election is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023.
Community events.
Be Inspired. Counseling presents a parent and child coping workshop centered around a new year and new beginnings.
And sports.
Pressure builds diamonds, so we live by that every day of practice, going into every game.
With APCSM guest segment Pet of the Week.
Hi, I'm Katie with the Animal Protection Center, and today we have a little Iris.
With help from special correspondent Wyatt Fain. Join us
for Easton News.
Playing 6 o'clock Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
All right, welcome back, everyone. ASIAF Brockton Rink, OA Tigers versus North Attleboro. North Attleboro leads 4-2. Right now, I'll take a quick time to mention some of our sponsors. ABA Sign and Graphic Solutions, Global Contracting Services Taunton, Pearl Vision in Mansfield Brockton, Bourne's Auto Center, SFMC, Adjusters and Appraisers, Easton Country Club for all your golfing needs, Diable Builders Incorporated, Morse Insurance Agency, Inspired Technology, Michael A. Poulos, and T&M Realty Corporation. Thank you all so much for your sponsorships. We appreciate every single one of you. And a big shout out to ECAT for hosting today's game. Appreciate every one of you working the cameras and the equipment and the computers. All right. Starting off, McCarthy in center. Pushes it out to North Attleboro. Attleboro wins the face-off. Sends it up the middle, and now it's down back behind Burke. Poulos gets checked into the boards, but Jack Corey's there to grab the puck. Corey's bringing it up on the wall. Gets it taken away by number 24. And 24, can't see that number, but he sends it all the way around. Oway keeps it in. Jack Corey with the puck behind the net. Staying strong. Pass over to Livingstone. Livingstone can't get to it. But McCarthy picks it off. Stays in for a little bit, but now it's out in the neutral zone. Comes right back up to Livingstone, bringing it up in the middle. Quick shot, glove save.
We'll see how this, so far the third period, there's a little bit of speed coming around here.
LOA just needs to keep shooting the puck. All right, face off down and North Attleboro in. Lawson at the center. Pushes it up to the goalie. Goalie grabs it. Sends it back to the dot. So we have Jack Perrin, Daniel Paul, Matt Lawson out on there for offense, Diable and Grothy for defense. Sends it up to top. McCarthy can't get him. Grothy, quick wrist shot right up to the goalie. He didn't even see it.
I don't think he expected that. That came in much quicker than he expected. That's why you got to shoot.
Got to shoot it.
Can't score if you don't shoot.
That's right. Favorite slogan here in Brockton.
Looks like we got the Tians out there in Delugri.
Third line coming in.
Sophomores and a freshman.
Oh, that hurt him.
Comes number 7.
Good job for Diable. Good pressure there. Grothy had a tip on it.
Gets it over to Delugri.
Sends it up the middle. North Attleboro sends it off the board into the neutral zone. Back in. And they're wanting it. North Attleboro's wanting an offside, but it clearly wasn't touched by them. By them, I mean OA. Good tip in. Bringing it in.
Toe drag.
Grothy was there to stop him. Oh! Diable takes a big check and a quick shot.
It's quite the collision there.
And we'll get a change off of D and offense. First line's out. Full strength. OA wins the draw. Kearns brings it behind the net. Sends it up to Jack Corey, who couldn't keep his feet. And that's a going to the, should be going to the other dot. Oh, but they're going to put it in the center. OA wins the draw. Corey got a hold of it, but North Attleboro pushes it up into the neutral zone, but stopped by OA. OA has the puck in possession in their zone. Corey going in, has the puck, holding it, backhands it in front.
Off the
Livingstone shoots, but right off the post.
Step up, step up.
And they keep the puck from coming out.
collision there, Berkey and Kearns.
And Kearns there. Kearns bringing it out, pushes it up, tips. Corey's going after it, tries to keep it out.
Fly
Livingstone sends it up, but it hints up. That should be an offside.
That was close to offsides. He tries to backhand.
Corey with the puck, sends it all the way down to the goalie.
Here we go, put it in front. Ooh.
Just misses, sends it around the backside. Dybel and Perrin all right there.
That's going to be
an icing.
All right, well, OA will have a face-off in big red zone. Looks like to the left of their goaltender.
Right in front of all the North Attleboro fans.
So Lawson, Perrin, and Dan Paul on offense.
OA looked like they won the draw. Grothy with a quick low shot, gets deflected. Lawson tries to do something, and here comes Grothy with another one, hits the boot of the goalie. Puck around the back end, and stolen by Jack Perrin, or Daniel Paul, sorry.
Good pressure there, that was good.
Puck out, stopped by Dybel. Dybel sends it over to Grothy. Grothy looks, sends it up the wall, and took number 4 down as he did it.
Tried to give a check on Grothy, that's Dominic Bertino, but then Grothy just threw his butt to the ice. Good attempt. Oh my goodness, deflected.
Good wraparound from Grothy there over to Daniel Paul.
OA is getting caught in a line change here. We better get back.
Shot deflected high, and
gonna get a breakaway if they can get it.
Delugri with the puck.
Change.
Sends it up the middle, in front, just a little bit short. Tien sends it back around, over behind. Tien back over behind the net. Delugri back over there. Poulos is going to pinch. Kept it out, but now it's going back. Kearns will have the puck. There's no icing.
Brendan Tien was trying to get to the goal. Just couldn't get there quick enough to get a stick on.
Kearns with the puck.
Possession.
Sends it up top to Tien. Tien bringing it up the right. Ends up trying to dump it, but it ended up hitting one of the North Attleboro players. Delugri was there to stop the puck from getting past him. But always got to start bringing some speed.
Check, boys, you got to back check.
And that's an offside by number 6.
By a mile. That's Mark.
Well, that's the only thing the refs are calling is offsides.
The right wing senior for North Attleboro was offsides on that play. Corey Livingstone, McCarthy.
North Attleboro wins the draw. D-to-D pass. Misses the pass, but
Corey
tries a collision there.
Oh, good cover up. Good cover up by Berkey to prevent anyone trying to put that home.
Looks like Grothy took a stick to the head. I don't think Grothy liked the way that he threw his stick right in there at Burke's glove after the whistle.
Face off to the left of Berkey, in front of us. Won by OA, stuck in his skates. McCarthy to Corey.
Bringing it in.
Up to Livingstone.
Livingstone gets a miss. Dybel keeps it in, sends it back down. Corey out the front.
Oh,
shot deflected.
Fanned on it a little bit. Didn't get all of it.
Corey with the puck behind the net, tries to wrap. And Grothy.
Nice
quick slap
shot.
Wide left. Dybel still keeps it in, sends it back down. Corey at the corner.
On that one.
Now with McCarthy. Dybel shoots.
Oh,
deflected right in front of the goalie.
Corey tries to put it
still
home.
there.
Hit. Shoot that again if you can. Uh-oh. Come on, pinch. There you go. Oh, sugar. Wide. Thank goodness.
Grothy was there to help out. Puck still in. Grothy touches. Tries to send it up the wall.
Corey gets it up and out.
And there's no icing called. That got lucky because we hit one of the North Attleboro players.
4, yeah, coming out onto the ice. Delivery missed the hip check down that one.
And Grothy was able to get it out. Good pressure by Daniel Paul.
Dan Paul, beautiful.
We'll take a shot on net.
Love to see that forecheck by Dan Paul, putting some pressure on North Attleboro. OA 6 shots on net. North Attleboro 4 shots on net so far this period.
Line chain.
Thank you, Christian.
For the defense. North Attleboro wins the draw. Sends it around the back, but Daniel Paul sends it right back around. Poulos gets it, sends a shot, deflected. Kearns tries to shoot it up there at the feet of Tien. Puck goes to the left.
Getting shots, getting shots. Push him out, Kearnsy. There you go.
And North Attleboro still maintains possession. Puck comes around the neck. Kearns sends it up. The ref sends it with his feet.
Skate. And put it towards the net. That was a little dangerous.
Poulos takes a look, sends it up the board, gets it out of the danger zone, and here he goes, Dan Paul.
Come on, Dan Paul.
Tries to get after it. Couldn't get a hold of it, but he tried. Little hop. Hop, 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 hop. McCarthy, good pressure. Kearns with the puck.
All right, look up now, look up. There you go. Oh,
sends it off the skate, but they're going to call an ice because it didn't touch the stick of the other team.
Good idea, trying to get the pass up to Livingstone in the neutral zone. Andrew's kind of looking up at the sky for a second thinking, oh man, if I can get my stick instead of the skate on that, that would have been a breakaway.
Line change for the D and the offense. First line for offense, second line for defense. OA wins the puck paddle, but couldn't maintain possession.
Backhand, yikes.
Grothu's able to push his player off. Takes a big check into the board, but still stays up.
Comes
Gets
out.
it out.
Come on, McCarthy.
McCarthy has possession.
Come on, Sean.
Sends it in the middle.
In front for Corey. Couldn't get a stick on it. Dybel tries to poke it forward.
That's going to be an ice.
There we go. All right. Away with a good opportunity. They brought the puck up ice quick. Had a couple players in front of the net. Just couldn't put the stick on the puck. They keep doing things like that. They will end up with the goal here soon if they can keep that pressure. It's all about opportunities.
Livingstone pushes it back to the D. Kearns takes a low shot. Tip. Deflected.
Corey,
another shot.
Oh.
Another shot and goal.
Beautiful.
Right by Jack Corey. Jack Corey had a stick down right by the goal post. Puck came up. Was able to stick it right in.
Man, we needed that. Being down 2. I think Livingstone might have got the assist on that, or Kearns. We'll have to wait and hear. To hear Nick Poulos, the rink announcer, younger brother of Andy Poulos. But Jack Corey gets the goal, gets him within 1. It's now a 4-3 game, just under 7 minutes left. Let's see how OA, if they continue their rush.
Brings it out. Quick shot high above Burke.
Or if
hits
Big
off
Red
the back.
Responds.
Daniel Paul tries to get it out. Tien with the puck, sends it off the board. Up to Daniel Paul. Daniel Paul bringing it up the left. Quick shot behind the net. Brendan Tien grabs it, tries to send it behind him because he thought a player was there, but wasn't. And we have, sends a D-to-D pass. Poulos, shot, glove save.
McCarthy, I think, got the assist, right? Yeah, so Jack Corey got the goal, and Sean McCarthy, his line mate, the center, got the assist. Oh, right in front again.
So close.
I'd like seeing that puck in front of that goaltender. 2-on-1. Backhanded.
Oh, and it goes off of Dybel's stick.
Went off of Dybel, the defenseman for OA.
That's unfortunate.
North Attleboro just pushed the puck, and it happened to go off the OA player.
That's unfortunate.
And in the net. Not even necessarily a great shot per se, but that's why you just got to, like I said before,
got to
put
keep the
puck
puck
in
from going
front.
over.
So OA, instead of being down 1, is now quickly down 2 again. 5-3, just over 6 minutes left in the third period.
OA wins the draw. Jack Corey bringing it in. Low shot hits off the skate of number 22. Sends it back up. Livingstone takes a shot.
Save.
Low shot. Diebold brings it over. Sends it over to Grothy. Grothy takes his time. Sends a punch shot, but it was up. And misses.
Picked off by number 12. He's got strength. Puts it in front.
Grothy kicks it forward. Takes out number 5 in the process.
Berkey with a good save. There you go. 2 guys slow him down.
Gets it out. North Attleboro touches. D-to-D pass. They're going to send it up the board. Grothy touches the puck. Brings it around the net. And this kid.
Grothy with a nice shove. Come on, Diebold. There you go. Hit your teammate. Nice
Pass
drop pass.
And that looks like a hook.
Wow.
But they're not calling that.
Matthew Lawson tried to thread the needle
Grothy
between 2 players and got
looks like he kept it in there.
Twisted like a cork.
Quick shot, miss. Shot again.
One.
Another save by their goalie. Goalie's had a really good game over there.
Give Matthew Lawson credit. He's hustling out there, trying to get a goal, trying to break through the defense. Gets twisted up between 2 players, still gets the puck back and gets a quick wrist shot. North Attleboro with a nice save. Just under 5 minutes left in the 3rd period. I think OA
North Attleboro wins the draw, hits off the board and comes out into OA zone. Poulos with the puck, sends it over out to Perrin. Perrin out to Lawson. Lawson sends it up high and back in the back right by the goal. Daniel Paul tries to get there, couldn't keep it in, but Poulos keeps it in the back. Daniel Paul sends it up front in the middle, but misses.
Again.
And North Attleboro brings it out, but kind of kept in, but back checking. Good stop.
Oh my goodness.
And now we have Daniel Paul with the puck, bringing it out into the neutral zone. Coming up the left side, sends it up high into the corner.
Switch up a couple players.
Jack Perrin goes after it after North Attleboro sends it behind the net. Up to Poulos. Poulos, quick shot. Tips off the goalie and makes it go behind. And Kearns touches puck in the neutral zone. Holds. Sends it in the middle. Ends up losing possession. They send it right back. Now Kearns just going to bring it in. Sends it deep in the corner. Pounces right in front of the goalie and the goalie grabs it.
You can sense OA feels the pressure and the importance of getting a quick goal and getting this back within 1. With just under 4 minutes left, it's been all OA.
Cunningham's getting into play,
Good
taking Grothy's spot.
Oh, what's this? I didn't like that.
Rep didn't like something.
We'll reset. Teeing for the face-off, wins it.
Diebold scoops it over. Delugri pushes it back. Delugri tried. Still in.
Good job keeping it in.
Delugri gives a little check.
Zone.
Jay Cunningham goes in there to push, but the puck is going all the way down for an ice.
That's an ice. All right. The puck's going to continue to be in North Attleboro zone. OA knows they need a goal and they need it quick. Just under 3.5 minutes left. Good pinch by OA. Oh!
Quick missed the puck and then goalie ends up grabbing it.
McCarthy backhanded it, tried to hit one of his line mates. And the puck just kind of gets deflected towards the goalie.
Isn't going to work. All right. North Attleboro wins the draw, sends it all the way around. Poulos is there to touch it, keeps it in.
Good job.
Corey touches it.
Oh, he just took it.
McCarthy gets tripped, and they're not making that call.
It's unbelievable.
There is a no ice there.
Hits the goaltender. Berkey. Good check by Poulos.
Kearns was able to grab it, sends it up to Corey. Corey bringing it up the left side. and couldn't hold on to it, but they get it deep. And they're saying offside, delayed offside.
Anyways, got to get out, which they do.
That's going
to be an ice. No, all right, there you go.
Oh, they missed one. They'll take back another.
Just over 2.5 minutes left. Desperate times call for desperate measures, so we'll see what OA does with just over 2.5 minutes left with a 2-goal deficit. They had the lead, but it went away quick. They got it within 1 here in the third period, and that 1-goal deficit
big check by
into 2
them.
fast.
Matt Lawson brings the puck over to 14, Daniel Paul, bringing it up the left-hand side. Daniel takes a quick shot.
Oh!
Goalie misses.
Juicy rebound, but one of the defensemen was able to pick that up. There you go.
Jay Cunningham sends it over to them. Quick shot deflected by the goalie.
Keep shooting.
North Attleboro brings it behind the net.
2 minutes left.
Everybody is slipping and falling behind that net.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I was noticing that earlier.
Quick shot, wide left, picked up. Dybel brings it up, ends up sending it right back over to their.
Save by Berkey.
Daniel Paul pushes it back, but sends it over to the goalie. And
got to pick that number 6 up. Someone's got to pick that guy up. There you go. Stay on him. Stay on him.
Good check by McCarthy. Corey still has it. Gets a shot
Almost
off.
Got tripped.
Woo! 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the period. Score
Corey
still.
with a nice little dangle move to get around a player. Almost gets tripped by the defenseman's stick. Just under 1.5 minutes left. We'll keep our eye on Berkey to see if they decide to pull him or not. It's a risky move, but they're down 2 goals, so we'll see what OA does. They're not pulling him. They put it in front.
But the goalie was quick to grab it.
Good to see Livingstone crashing the net, looking for that puck, but it just squeaked under the goaltender's glove, which will create another face-off in North Attleboro's zone.
North Attleboro wins the draw.
Poulos
is able to keep it in.
Down there and get some opportunities. Corey picked it off, put it in front, but nobody could get it. Kern's got a stick on him. Quick low shot, just
deflected.
over 1 minute.
Livingstone bringing it up the right. Pushes it up to Corey. Corey misses.
They kick it back.
Poulos with the puck.
55
Kearns
seconds
with the puck,
left.
Sends it up to Livingstone. Livingstone
I'm wondering
gets
why
it in.
they don't pull him. I would have with the last face-off in the other team's zone. I would have given him an extra man. Go 6-on-5. Quick wrist shot.
Quick shot.
Save.
Miss.
Get the shot off, Andy. Quick low shot.
Oh,
Front.
looked like it hit.
Comes out
right
of the
side.
zone. 32 seconds left in the period.
Poulos to Kearns. Kearns up to McCarthy. McCarthy to Corey. Corey over to Livingstone, which is a little too far behind him.
Berkey's staying
They
in
send
net.
it right behind.
Not pulling him.
And that goes all the way back for an icing. Oh, no, not an icing. Sorry.
No ice. No ice. Must have hit somebody. Good pass. 10 seconds left. Looks
McCarthy
like
brings it up the left.
It's going to get a loss here.
And
today.
they're going to push
2
it onto the
seconds
board.
left. That's
and
gonna
they're
be
going to keep
game.
it there. OA, tough loss for OA here.
Reminiscent of game 1, where OA had a 2-goal lead in the third, let up 3 goals in 3 minutes. Here today, OA had the lead 2-1 and gave up 3 quick goals in the second period. They battled back in the third to get within 1 to make it 3-4. But in the end, North Attleboro scored another goal to give them that extra insurance goal to go up 5-3. So
Little peaceful handshake by both teams. Good
Yep.
sportsmanship.
Yep, it's good to see. Tough loss for OA. North Attleboro goes undefeated against OA this year, 2-0. Both teams absolutely in the mix to get into the playoffs and potentially make a run. We'll see you guys back here soon on Wednesday. I believe OA is back again. And they will
It's like Saturday.
Oh, they get a full week off, do they? Nope, they play Attleboro on Wednesday, but it's at Attleboro on the 8th. And then next Saturday, we'll be back here at ASIAF against Lexington, who they beat the first time away. So next couple of games, Attleboro and Lexington.
That'll do it. I'm Aaron Grothy.
I'm Tom Corey, and Chris Giametti, our statistician.
Signing out.
Silent but deadly. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Have a good one.
Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.